Hi everybody, this is Erin Robinson with the Derry Public Library. I am here today to do a quick little scavenger hunt through the Billboard magazine. So the Billboard, you might know as a music-related magazine, but when it got its start in the 1890s, it actually covered carnivals and fairs. And it's a really interesting little scavenger hunt today through all sorts of interesting characters in the fairs, like people who were human cannonballs and tattooed girls and all sorts of fantastic features. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick tutorial, a couple quick tips on how to zip through the archives at this amazing digital archive called AmericanRadioHistory.com. If you already are comfortable and familiar with digital archives and searching those, you can go ahead and skip this. This is just if you are starting from scratch and you want to do the scavenger hunt and you need a few tips, then this is for you and you can stick with me. So I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to go to AmericanRadioHistory.com. Oh, if you've already are familiar, just go to the description box below and start the scavenger hunt. Otherwise, at AmericanRadioHistory.com, you can search through anything here. There's tons of great stuff. There's like old popular science magazines, early radio, technical engineering, tons of publications that are just fantastic. The more you look through them, the more you're going to find to fall in love with. But we'll go to the Billboard specifically. That's what we're looking for today. And then you're going to get to this main page. Now, if you wanted to browse through one of these, you would just click into any of the dates and you could see the entire issue. Most of the questions I'm giving you require you to look for a specific person on a specific date. So you're going to probably use a keyword search for that. You can see that they are saying, and they have archives from 1930 to 2016. As you can see right here, that's probably outdated because they do have 1920 right here, and they have 1920, some issues from 1920 to 1930. They're always looking for more, so if you have Billboard at home and you have any old ones that they're missing, you can send them and they will digitize it and then send them back to you. So right here it says search Billboard. So we're going to click on search Billboard and see how we can do some keyword searches. So as always, the little search box is up at the top and you can go ahead and utilize that. At the very top here, it's giving you some hints. Enter any keywords right here. If you can choose a decade or a date, you're welcome to do a year or a decade, you can do that. I just want to show you that say you click on the 20s, it won't magically unclick all. So you want to do that manually so that you're not actually choosing all by accident. So remember in between each search to clear your results so that you have the right dates refined. Select how many results show on each page. Sure, you can do that, but I'm hoping you're going to be using some specifics, so hopefully you won't need that as much. And then right here, this one can sometimes be confusing. It's saying you can use an asterisk or a question mark to help you. So you don't know the acronym and you think it begins with a K and ends with an I. If you put a question mark in between K and I, it'll become a wild card. It'll say KFI or KOI, so it'll bring up all those different results. If you put an asterisk in, it's giving you even more wiggle room in between K and I. So it could give you a result like KFI or KFDI or something even longer because that asterisk is giving you more room. And as always, you want to use quotation marks around your phrases so that they stay together. Okay, so say we look at a sample question. And I'm going to do a new share so you can see a sample question. So this question says, what happened to human cannonball Vittorio Zucchini in July of 1938? So we know that the person's name is Vittorio Zucchini. We know that the date was July of 1938. That's probably really important. And I know I can select dates. And then we know that he was a human cannonball. So that seems like a good and unique search term to me. So I might utilize one or, human cannonball seems like something I'll probably use. So let's go back to the other window and see what we can do to select the right, or to find what we're looking for. So I'm going to start by just putting in his name, Vittorio Zucchini, and see what I can find. I'm not going to select 1938 yet. I just want to know I'm going to do a little experiment here. Oh, I have to select all. Yeah, it's going to default to all. So no results found. The thing about keywords in these old newspaper databases is that it's like an optical recognition software, right? So it's taking my search terms and it's trying to look at these pages, and it doesn't always work out perfectly beautifully. So should I give up? I don't think so. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try human cannonball instead and see what I can come up with. And I'm going to try 1938. So I know human cannonball, as you can see, I'm putting them in quotations because I want human cannonball to be together. I'm going to unclick all. I'm going to go to 1938 and click that. And then I'm going to hit enter. Now, not a lot changes on the screen, but you're going to notice it's thinking and then it's going to blink. And that's when you have your results down below and you're going to zip over there. Oh, okay. So it has found 5 results. That's great. It says it right here. So something about a human cannonball in 1938 happened. I'm trying to find Vittorio Zucchini and what happened to him. So I'll start looking. Now, right in the link, it's telling me the date. That's June 11th, 1938. That's not what I'm looking for. It said July 1938. Oh, here's July 1938. I'll click on that. So let's see. Great Wilno injured. The Great Wilno human cannonball free attraction with Andy Bros shows suffered a dislocated shoulder night of July 4th. Okay, well, Wilno is a human cannonball as well, but not the one I'm looking for, so I'm going to close that out. 7/2/1938, that's July as well. Let's take a look. You certainly will have to go through a couple of different articles to answer my questions that I've given you. This one, remember that as it highlights your search term, you can just zoom right in on that and see what's going on. So here's mine. 4 Apollos on a rigging 140 feet in the air, one of the most breathtaking aerial attractions ever presented. Before the public and the feature, one and only Vittorio Zucchini, I've got the right person, human cannonball, who was shot from the mouth of a monster cart cannon over the top of 2 big Eli wheels. Okay, that's not telling me what happened to him. We know he's a human cannonball. So I'm going to click out of that and try and see if there's any other July ones. Here's July, and then the next one is December, so this better be what I'm looking for. Cannon, no terror, but plaster put Zucchini in stitches. Okay, this article reports Vittorio Zucchini, human cannonball, has been shot out of the mouth of a cannon over the top of 2 big Eli wheels, a distance of over 300 feet, more than 2,000 times, without serious injury. However, it remained for a piece of plaster dropping from the ceiling of a downtown store here yesterday to put him in the hospital for treatment. The store was crowded, but Mr. Plaster picked him out as the luckless one. 7 stitches had to be taken in his head, but true to the tradition, show must go on. Zucchini performed last night as a free act with Dodson Shows. So that's what happened to Vittorio Zucchini. I found that he went into a ceiling and needed 7 stitches. But hey, he was a trooper and he continued the show. So what you're going to do is you notice that I had to play around with keywords. I used specific dates. That helped me out. I tried his name, but then I also tried other keywords within my question. So make sure you look at the question and you see if there's any other keywords you can use. And I use quotation marks around my different search terms to keep them together. Those are some really good and easy ways to get what you're looking for. The other thing you might want to remember is that when you're doing that type of search, it's not pulling up the entire issue, it's pulling up one page. So you can't zip back and forth between pages in that particular instance. You would have to go and browse the entire magazine for that issue over at the main page if you wanted to do something like that, which is fun. So I hope that gives you some good, quick tips on how to do the scavenger hunt. If you have any questions, certainly shoot me an email at erinr@dairypl.org. And otherwise, have fun with this. I can't wait to give you your sleuth badges this week, and good luck. Have a good one.